back, guys. So I ordered the Aphrodite palette from Bad Habit, and oh my goodness. So my eyebrows are already done, and we're gonna move forward, and we're going to place concealer on our eyelids. Concealer works best for me. Eye primer, not so much. Yeah. As you know, I'm super excited to be using this palette. We're going to jump right in, and we're going to use the shade Romance, and we're going to use this as a transition color on our lids. I was kind of caught off guard with the pigmentation of the shades, as you can see in my facial expressions. I definitely wasn't prepared for that. So I always want to try like this red, I guess this reddish background color. I don't know, but so that color we're using is that shade is Lust, and it came out very well. The idea that I was going with this look was supposed to be cut crease, and it didn't turn out that way. So now I'm using a clean brush, and I'm just gonna blend all that out. I love this, the payoff. The color payoff is amazing. It's so pretty. Actually, this did turn out to be a cut crease. However, I did kind of mess it up a bit. You'll see soon. Just wait. Just wait on it. So this is where I'm going to outline the actual cut crease, and I'm using more concealer so we can make that section more popish. Yeah, I made that word up. Popish. So this is where I messed up a bit. So instead of outlining the actual cut crease, I went in and I picked up a little bit too much black, and I did not want black in this look at all. And oh my God, you can see that I'm trying to fix it. I'm going crazy, but I did not want black in this look, at least not that much. So what I ended up doing is, of course, had to keep it, couldn't really take it out. It was a little too late. So I went back with Lust and Romance to try to, bring it down some. And of course, I had to add some more black to the other eye. So yeah, I pretty much was going through it. And this was only one eye. So I had to try to make the same mistake on the other eye as well. At least when it got to the other eye, I knew it wasn't really a mistake. I just had to do it. Back to outlining this lid area so I could go on ahead and make my fake mistake and, insert that black there and, try to, make it look up to par. I mean, it's a nice look. It's just I did not want any. I just didn't want black, and I don't know how that even happened. So shall I mention how the blending was real on this look? I went back so many times. Finally, moving along, we're gonna go in with this shade Beauty. Um, I started to use my finger to see how much of the payoff it is. It does have a little glitter in it. Now this shade is like I wouldn't say rose, but it has it's like a pink glittery shade. In a little bit, I'm going to use a synthetic brush to apply just a little bit more to it. I think it came out a little bit better when I used the brush, just my opinion. But I still used my finger to apply it in the beginning. See, like right there, you can see like the extra shine. So I feel like using the brush gave it an additional pop. So yeah, it did become popish once I started using the brush. All right, now, don't judge me, but I literally suck when it comes to doing a wing liner on myself and even maybe on the next person. The point is, I suck badly. Okay, so I may not suck badly, but this method works for me. It just makes my life a little bit more easier. When I'm doing liners on other clients, I use tape, whatever it is to help. But this method works for me, and I'm okay with that. We're gonna finally move on with the face. This is LA Girls Primer, Photo Finish Primer. I think that's what it's called. I will definitely link it in the description box. But this is the poreless. That's what it is. The poreless primer. Yeah. Before I put on my foundation, I don't normally do this step, but this one time I was going out, so I felt like I needed to look flawless. I concealed and color correct, I guess, prior to me putting on my foundation. And I am using both LA Girl Pro concealers. I had done my eyebrows prior, but I think I had to go in and, touch them up a little bit because I felt like it was missing the I had to go back and add the. It's obvious I need to just give it up. Like, just give it up. Go get yourself another bottle. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Even Finish Foundation in the shade Warm Walnut, 7.5 Warm Walnut. This foundation is, I'm going to say, matter of fact, it was created by the gods because this foundation for me is just, it's flawless. Flawless. Like, the struggle was so real. Look at my face. I was just like, no, seriously. Of course, here we are going to begin with our highlights. And I am using LA Girls Pro Concealer, of course, in Fawn. Hello. If you haven't tried Fawn, I'm going to need you to get your life together. Just get it together. It's $2.99. Just get it together. I am using Sephora's 56 brush to blend out my concealer. I love using this brush to blend out my concealer because to me it leaves a flawless effect. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but for me it blends out the concealer perfectly. Also, I'm gonna go back and forth with my with the brush that I use my foundation on, just to blend out all the harsh lines from the concealer or whatnot. I mean, this probably should have been a LA Girl Pro Concealer like commercial or something, because obviously that's all I used. So this is in the shade Espresso. If it's not in Espresso, I will definitely make sure I add that in the description box. Let's begin to blend out this contour. Let's slim this nose up a little bit. I mean, not that it's big anyway, but you guys get the point. I'm applying my setting powder, which is black Opal Deluxe finishing powder in the color, in the shade medium. I probably left this on for about like 5 minutes before I actually really wiped it off. It just looks a little longer. I'm gonna go over my contour with Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. I have the slightest idea as to what I was even listening to. Like, I don't even know. I'm dusting off my setting powder with Max Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. Yeah, we're gonna dust all that good old baking powder out the way. I'm using Rimmel's Cold Pencil in Jet Black. Also, I will be underlining my bottom lids with Lust from the palette. I'm sorry, guys. I applied my lashes offline. These are some basic lashes by Kiss, because then we would be here all night. And let's talk about this highlighter, honey. MAC Golden Deposit is still my favorite. However, Maybelline's Master Chrome, hands up. So I was going for a more vampy look. So I started to go in with my red lip liner. This is a basic lip liner. I was using Bewitching by NYX after I decided to use LA Girl's Lip Paint in Rebel. I thought that color went best with this look. Here, I'm just cleaning up around my lips with concealer, and then I'm gonna buff that out with the brush that I used to put on my foundation. Definitely adding some highlight to my Cupid's bow. Can't go without that. Till next time, guys, shine like the belle you are. Mwah.